Hello and welcome back to another video of the Cat Lady. In the last video I basically got locked in this room. I played as a cat briefly, and which was well cool playing as a cat. I unlocked Susan, and the only way out was to basically just kill herself by shooting herself in the head with a gun, because she couldn't see because she basically got bleached. But yeah, and she went back in her apartment with this woman. Don't actually know her name. She probably did mention at some point, but I can't remember. Mitzi, that's the one. But anyway, or Mitzi, I don't know. Anyway, so we was having a nice discussion, and yeah, and this is where I left it. So, tell me about how you two met. How did he take the news about your cancer? Had Jack made those pictures on your wall? Was how did he die?
Tell me how you two met.
Oh, we knew each other for like forever. We grew up on the same street. It's funny how we seem to be made for each other. Perfect match. I always knew he was the guy for me, and I'm sure he never doubted that either. Jack was absolutely crazy about me. We thought one day we would marry, have children, be happy. I never had many friends because I had Jack. I didn't need anybody else. You know, if there's one thing I'm really grateful for in my life, it's that I got to experience this pure, perfect love. Some people go through a lifetime without knowing how it feels. I guess I've been very lucky. But all luck runs out sometimes.
Let's go this one.
How did he take the news about your cancer?
He thought I was joking at first. He laughed. And he got really angry. I swore to him I was serious, but he still wouldn't believe me. We had a big fight that night. It was our first and only fight. It was awful. He smashed some stuff. His guitar of all things was the worst. He loved that guitar. How did he break it? He was absolutely furious. He walked out on me that night, and when he came back the next day, he was different. He begged me to try surgery and chemotherapy. I didn't really want those things, but I did the chemo for him. It didn't help. It just made me feel sick all the time. I felt trapped in this strange place where nothing that happened around me seemed real. Maybe that's why I didn't see what my cancer was doing to Jack, and it was destroying him as well. He changed. He became obsessed with death. It seemed death was all he ever thought about, even though it was me, not him, who was supposed to die.
Jack made those pictures.
Jack made those pictures on your wall. Was he an artist?
He always liked all kinds of morbid stuff, whether it was music, movies, paintings. So do I, really. We had that in common, amongst other things. People say it's depressing to listen to sad songs or watch sad films, but I never felt that way.
And yet, you are scared of fog?
Oh, that's different. I might be scared of fog, but I like spiders. They're beautiful.
You must be out of your mind, Mitzi.
No, honestly, there's a certain indescribable beauty in sadness. Just like there's beauty in the grey and ugly winter morning when you look past the obvious and notice what others can't see.
You must love my apartment then. It's like Ugly took a vacation here and never went home again.
How did he die?
How did he die? How did Jack die?
So distant to the last few weeks before he died. What I didn't know was that he kept looking for something. I don't think he even knew what exactly, but it eventually found him. Or rather, he found him. There are those forums online, you know, about all sorts of stuff. Fishing, computer games, horses, gambling, addictions. Everything, really. Accidentally, Jack stumbled upon one about suicide. There's a guy there. Calls himself the Eye of Adam. He's a fucking god on that forum. It's like a failed suicide club. People mostly try to help each other and offer support. Sometimes it just helps to know there are others like you. To listen to their stories and how they cope with their lives. But the Eye of Adam is an advocate of death. He dwells on human weakness. His job is to plant an idea, to give them a reason to die and tell them how to do it, once and for good. Jack took the bait. Before he knew, he was completely brainwashed. One day he sat down with me and tried to explain his perfect solution. It was the Romeo and Juliet kind of scenario. We were both to die together in each other's arms. It was supposed to be a quick and foolproof death. There was no chance we would have been saved. All thanks to the Eye of Adam, who created a tool for perfect suicide. He told me it was very simple. All we needed were 2 easily accessible household chemicals, which combined together create a gas called hydrogen sulfide that kills you within a couple of minutes. I told him he was fucking nuts, of course, but he just wouldn't give up. He reasoned with me, and he begged, and eventually just kept screaming at me. I figured it was his crazy idea of a modern romance, but it was downright tacky and just wrong. Finally, he said he would get everything ready and wait for me in our special place at dawn. 5 in the morning. Don't be late. Those were his last words he said to me. Then he stormed out. I cried for hours, thinking I didn't deserve all that from the person I loved most in the whole world. A few times I even tried to persuade myself that maybe he was right and I should do it. I just couldn't. I eventually fell asleep. I didn't plan it. My head was killing me. I was so tired. I woke up suddenly. I could see the sun rising out my window. It was nearly 5. In utter panic, I threw myself off the bed and ran out the door. I needed to stop him. I needed to get there before it was too late. But right there in my bedroom, before I even left, I already knew who it was. When I arrived at our special place, it was already bright. We used to go there in the past, drink wine, sometimes smoke weed and listen to Pink Floyd, sometimes make love in Jack's car. There wasn't really anything special about that old parking lot. But else there was. It was completely abandoned. It was quiet. It was safe. After that day, I've never gone there again.
Right, I'm controlling her now. Am I now going to meet Jack? Stop! Poisonous! I'm so sorry. I think now I understand. There were signs on the car windows. How strong is that gas?
There were signs on the car windows.
Warning signs, yeah. I found on that forum that the Eye of Adam doesn't want any accidental deaths. So he posted this poster design for people to print. It turns out there's a whole sick ideology behind it. Fumes from the car could hurt anyone who opens the door, and that's not the point. The idea is to die willingly and with a clear mind, to prepare for it, to embrace it.
Jesus. You'd think the police would investigate the whole thing. It sounds almost like a sect.
This guy knows how to hide. The police can't be bothered to make an effort. It took me 3 months to track him down. Now I'm finally so close. I can almost smell that fucker.
Let's just, yeah.
I'm so sorry. I think now I understand. He loved you so much, he couldn't bear the thought of living without you. And that guy, The Eye of Adam. I'm not surprised you want to find him. I know I would. I'm not sure if I should believe that you only want to talk to him. But hey, that's none of my business. I wouldn't know what I'd do if this happened to me.
Good to know, but I really just want to talk. I want to face Jack's killer and tell him what he's done to me. You know, the funny part is, he actually told me where he lives. He wants to meet me. Would you believe that?
How come?
Well, this kind of thing he does is called trolling on the internet. It's usually a form of extreme bullying and psychological cruelty. Those who are clever enough say, don't feed the troll. Don't talk to them. It only makes it worse if you show any interest in them at all. And Eye of Adam is no exception. He craves attention. He's a hungry troll who wants to devour as many hearts as he can get a hold of. I emailed him and told him I was a massive fan who loves his work. He wouldn't believe me at first. But trolls are always hungry, and I was prepared to serve him a meal fit for a king.
What do you mean?
I fed him so much bullshit that he really believed I'm a suicide creature just like him.
Great. I wish he'd given you his door number, though.
It's all a part of some sick game he's playing. Sooner or later, I'll find him.
What are those two chemical products? How strong is that gas?
What are those two chemical products?
Well, I'm not sure if you want to know that.
I get it. You don't want to tell me because I'm a fucking suicidal maniac. Is that it?
No, Miss Ashworth. No, I didn't mean it like that.
Sure.
Maybe to some extent. Just replace maniac with victim and fucking with recovery. You've only just come back from the hospital. Whatever it was that made you do it, you proved you are capable of going through with it. I don't know you long enough to tell you if you're completely over it now. And the last thing I want is to give you stupid ideas. It would be just like what the Eye of Adam does. I would never forgive myself if anything happened to you because of me. I mean, how could I?
Fair enough. What if I promised what if I promised you I will never do it? I've learnt my lessons. Dying is not for me. Those who want to die will always find a way.
What if I promise to you I will never do it again?
Okay. Alright. But if you don't keep your promise, Miss Ashworth, I'll find you in hell and kick your lying ass for breaking my already broken heart.
You can't kick my ass when I'm dead.
I'll soon be dead too, Miss Ashworth. So, yeah, I swear I will do it.
I don't think so. You'll go to heaven, you muppet.
The recipe for this deadly cocktail is very simple. Any good housewife can make it in a blast.
Ooh, okay, well, I'm back in here again. Okay. Do I really want... Cat grabber. Let's take this cat grabber. Let's examine it. It's what they use for catching cats. I thought these grabbers were banned long time ago. Right. Okay, there's a door here. Or stairs going up. Choices. Let's go for the door. Examine it first. Strange noises coming from the other side of the door. Ooh, what do? Do I go up or do I go in? Let's sneak in, shall we? Oh, it's this side. Okay. Bucket. Examine bucket. It's an empty bucket. Okay, fair enough. Room. Look at the gun locker. Look at the pest control man. Look at room. Look at window. Collecting guns must be his little passion. If only I could reach one of them. But they're all right next to him. He'd wake up for sure. Look at pest control man. He's fast asleep. Maybe he's drunk or on drugs. Regardless of that, I have no chance in a fight with this guy. He's fast and strong and insane, but he's not the sharpest tool in the box. I will have to use my wits to get rid of him. Look at room. This must be his private room. He sits here all day playing with his guns, while ugly Betty upstairs cooks his food. What a charming couple. Look at window. There's a cold draft coming through the broken window. Okay, fair enough. Okay, that says no, we're going to be able to creep up on him. Fair enough. So if I back out again, and I go upstairs where ugly Betty is. Right, okay. Okay, so there's a... Okay, well, say there's a cellar door I can go through. Lamp, examine lamp. A lamp is on. I can't see a switch for it anywhere. Okay. So there's stairs going up. Kitchen door. Examine. Okay, there's still no switch for this. Okay, clock. Open clock. Let's examine it first. It's an old grandfather clock. Looks like it's still working. Open it. Yeah, like if there's going to be a hidden passage inside. I'll leave it for someone else to discover. I'm in enough trouble already. What was that in the background? Okay, main doors. Where am I going then? I'm going to go into the kitchen, but hang on, ugly Betty is going to be in there, isn't she? Let's open it up anyway. Go on, let's do it. Is she in here? Bottles. Examine bottles. Empty wine bottles say they like a drink. There's nothing like a bottle of red with your medium rare cat steak. Charming, lovely. Okay. Cooker. Examine cooker. This is where she cooks. Dirty pan still stinks of an old cat stew. Do they really eat cats? I don't know. Take a knife. Okay, so I've got a knife. Just cats going mental in the background. Okay. Slimy. I don't think she washes up very often. Nice. Fridge. Open fridge. Anything in the fridge. The door is stuck, but maybe that's better. I'm not sure I want to know what's inside. No, I don't really want to know either. Okay, let's through here then. Okay. Table. Get under table. I don't need to hide at the moment. Oh great, so I'm going to have to hide at some point. Okay. Painting. Examine painting. A small painting of a street stall at night. Take painting. Okay, I got a random painting. Why not? I'm going to need to hide at some point, aren't I? I really am. Okay. Anything in here?
Well, well. Boxes full of bleach. I suppose I deserve a bottle. I've worked hard for it.
Okay.
This reminds me of something.
Yep. Your
The best
eyes.
thing you need is a strong toilet bleach. You know the kind.
Oh dear.
Not just a regular bleach, but one that makes your eyes all watery and skin itchy.
What's happening? I'm back here again.
What's going on? Something is wrong, Mitzi. The cats are alarming.
That's exactly like when I found you, Miss Ashworth.
We've got to check what's going on.
Oh, I'm really sorry, but there is no way I'm going out in this fog.
Now stop being a big wuss.
Fine. I'll go on my own then.
Right. We're really checking out this place. Right. See what happens with this other random cat place in the next video. Bye bye people. Thanks for watching. Hello everyone. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, then please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, then please hit that subscribe button down below. If you want to see the previous video, then click the left annotation. If you want to see next video, please click the right annotation. And once again everyone, thank you for watching. This is Darker Devolty, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye!